Hello everyone. Tonight we are going to have a steak, filet mignon, for dinner, and we're just going to make a quick video on how I prepare this type of steak. I normally like this on the thick side, so when I ask the butcher to cut it, I ask them to cut it for like 3 inches thick. So it's thicker than normal. Normally it's like 2 inches, but like I said, I prefer it to be on the bigger side. And these are just very good looking steaks. And the first thing you do before you start cooking it is that you need to salt it all sides so it starts getting seasoned. And one thing that the salt does is it removes the excess water and it's easier to cook. So you don't have to do this too much in advance, but if you have the time, might as well do it. And for this, I use kosher salt. It's more coarse, and that is pretty much the one that you are advised to use. Use it all over the steaks, and just make sure that it gets in there. Don't worry about using too much because most of it will stick in the pan when you start cooking it. So just be generous with the salt, because like I said, it will not make it a steak salty in the cooking process. I also like to add some pepper. This is your choice. And then after it has sat for some time with salt, what you need to cook it in is you need a pan, either cast iron or stainless steel. The thing is that pan, wherever you cook it, has to be able to go into the oven after you sear the steaks. So in my case, I have a cast iron, well seasoned, and this is what I'll be using. The first thing is that you need to heat the pan at a medium to high heat for at least 5 minutes or until it gets very hot. You will be able to know that it's hot by just placing your hand above it, and you can feel the heat. It's very important that it's very hot. Okay, so while the pan is heating, you will also need, of course, besides the steaks, some olive oil, butter, rosemary, and garlic. And of course, preheat your oven to 425 degrees because you will be using it later. Could you add oil to the pan once it's very hot? Olive oil is a good oil to use because it doesn't smoke as much. And we're gonna sear the steaks on each side for about 2 minutes. So after you have seared the one side for 2 minutes, you move to sear the side first before going into the other side. Okay, once you're done with the sides and the one side, you turn it to the last side. And we are not going to cook this side for the full 2 minutes. We are only going to do 1 minute because we're going to place it in the oven. So at this point, you add the butter. And rosemary and the garlic. Then you move them to the oven. Okay, at 425 degrees, you want to bake them for a medium rare, about 6 minutes. For medium, about 8 minutes. For rare, about 5 minutes. I like my steaks medium rare, so I'm going for 6.5 minutes because these are very thick steaks. Okay, so after it has been sitting for 5 minutes or so, let's see how it came out. So it has the red center, but it's cooked throughout. I think I'm good with this. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching, and have a good day.